Welcome to the CSR story on the latest developments surrounding the financial regulations made by the Adani Group, one of India's largest conglomerates, owned by Gautam Adani. Gautam Adani is facing trouble with the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, requesting banks to disclose the details of loans granted to Adani Group companies. Private banks are said to be declining fresh proposals. Meanwhile, Indian politician Sanjay Singh has written a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, calling for action against Adani Group over allegations of financial irregularities and fraud. This comes after a report by US-based firm Hindenburg Research raised several red flags about the group's accounting practices and related party transactions. In this edition, we'll be diving into these developments and their impact on the company and its stakeholders. Let's begin. Adani Group under pressure from RBI and banks. The Reserve Bank of India has requested banks to share details of loans granted to Adani Group companies. However, most banks, especially private players, are declining fresh proposals from the group. This adds to the already mounting pressure on the Adani Group, which has been under scrutiny since the publication of a report by US-based short seller firm Hindenburg Research. Hindenburg Research report raises concerns about Adani Group. The report by Hindenburg Research contains several negative observations. It is regarding the Adani Group's accounting practices, related party transactions, concentrated shares ownership by a few overseas investment firms, and share price movement of Adani Group companies. As a result of the report, the group has seen a significant decrease in its value, with over $100 billion wiped out since the report was published. Adani Enterprises withdraws FPO following stock market rout. The board of Adani Enterprises Limited decided not to proceed with a 20,000 crore rupee fully subscribed follow-on public offer, FPO, after the listed shares of the group companies were routed on India's stock exchanges. This has led to a significant decrease in the company's value on domestic bourses. Sanjay Singh demands confiscation of Adani's passport. India's Aam Aadmi Party Member of Parliament Sanjay Singh has written a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Enforcement Directorate, ED, and the Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, demanding the confiscation of Adani's passport. The politician fears that Gautam Adani might flee the country, leaving nothing for the people of India. Sanjay Singh accuses Adani of fraud and irregularities in Parliament. Sanjay Singh has launched an attack against Adani, calling out his mountain of lies and fraud and accusing him of causing worry for millions of investors in the country. He has also given a suspension of business notice to the Rajya Sabha chairman, seeking a discussion on the allegations of financial irregularities and fraud against the Adani Group. Sanjay Singh calls for investigation and discussion in Parliament. Sanjay Singh has asked the Prime Minister to address the issue and demanded that the Finance Minister explain the actions of the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, Enforcement Directorate, ED, and Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI. He has also requested the Rajya Sabha to postpone other work and discuss this serious matter related to public interest. Politician urges protection of investors and public interest. Sanjay Singh has emphasized the importance of protecting the interests of investors and the general public. He has warned that if the investigation is not started soon, it will harm the lives of millions of Indians who invest their money in companies like LIC and SBI. The need for accountability and transparency. Sanjay Singh's letter to the Prime Minister and the suspension of business notice to the Rajya Sabha chairman highlights the need for accountability and transparency in the dealings of powerful individuals and companies. It is a call to action for the Indian government to take necessary measures to protect the interests of the people and prevent any further financial irregularities and fraud. Thank you for tuning into our discussion on financial irregularities and fraud by a mega corporate group. We hope you enjoyed this story. If so, please consider giving the video a thumbs up, sharing it with your network, and subscribing to our channel for future updates on CSR, sustainability and ESG, environment, sustainable development goals, and corporate governance. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you again for being with us.